Welcome back to From the Newsroom. I'm your host, Sophia Davis, and I've got all the deets on our feature story this week. Aero reporter Kyrie Padberg is going to take you across the world, or at least all the way to International Village. Kyrie attended the first ever Sudanese Cultural Cafe, where she heard a presentation from 2 out of the 3 Sudanese students at SEMO. Yes, you heard that right. 100% of the Sudanese student population was present. We spoke to Kyrie to see what readers should take away from her article.
The most important thing people should take from my article would be that there are other groups out here instead of just Greek life, for example. That's huge, but the international students aren't as big. But with these events, I think that'll bring more attention to them, which I think is really cool because there's only 3 of them that come from a totally different country than we do, and they have to adjust to our style. So getting to know them a little bit better and how they've struggled and how all that stuff, it's really cool to how they could just leave their home and come here.
Kyrie even tried some traditional food at the event, such as injera bread and a main course called zahini.
I don't want to say it wrong, but it is zahini, which is chicken, onions, tomatoes, and garlic, all mashed together, kind of like a stew with a boiled egg on top. And then they had a flatbread, which, again, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but it's injera bread, which is injera bread, which is a flatbread. It had a very spongy texture, but the food was pretty good.
Despite this small population of Sudanese students on campus, they've made a home for themselves at Southeast. Kyrie sat down with the speakers, Mohammed Osman and Awab Ased, to learn more about their experiences as international students at Southeast.
It was a difficult adjustment a little at first, because we kind of come from the same city. We're used to a little bigger environment, but coming here and then getting to know the people here, getting to know the people that are from Cape Girardeau and the students that go to SEMO and the international community, it was somewhat like a second family being in Cape Austin.
Well, that's all for this week, Red Hawks. I hope you got a little taste of Sudan and a better understanding of this small but mighty community over at International Village. Check out Kyrie's full story on the Aero's website at southeastaero.com. And you can watch all of our videos on the Aero's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. See you next week, Red Hawks. For the Aero, I'm Sophia Davis.